It's Reevy here again with Randy Brown. Randy's been here at Southaven RV and Marine for over 8 years and knows this beautiful London Aire by Newmar as well as anyone else. So what do you think, Randy? Tell us all about this luxurious motorhome.
Hi, my name is Randy Brown with Southaven RV and Marine. What I'd like to talk to you about today is this London Aire by Newmar. It's a 4551 floor plan. It's a beautiful coach, all the luxury that you could want. It's a home away from home. And I'd like to do some features from the outside first. Then after we get going with that, I'd like to take you on the inside and show you some nice stuff on the inside as well. As we start talking about this nice London Aire, the 4551 floor plan, we want to talk about one thing about their steps. Easy entry, low to the floor. They're a 3-step electric step, and they're real easy to use. All you have to do, open your door, they come out, and shut the door. You don't have to be running. Shut the door, and they go up automatically. And as you walk on down this way, it also has a real nice, beautiful paint. What they use on their paint is called BASF paint. The paint is the best paint in the industry. And what Newmar does is they use what they call a cut and buff. Basically what that is when you rub your head across this paint, you're not feeling any ridges. Everything is nice and smooth. And the gel coat that they put on there gives you that luxurious, nice coating, give you that shine once it's washed, and you can see right now how beautiful it is. If you want to carry a bunch of food and your refrigerator and your freezer's full, don't worry. They got a pneumatic freezer out here. All you have to do is open it up, put your food inside. You can set your temperature. You can sit on refrigerator or you can sit it in the freezer mode and just shut it, get it out of your way and move on. You have 2 different slides on this. So what I like about Newmar, what they've done on the London Aire is on your slide out trays, instead of you bending back, because I've got a bad back and it's hard for me to bend down. So you got a tray right here and you've got a lot of stuff to put in there. All you have to do with these guys is just push this button and your tray comes out. On this one, and you can also do it on this one as well. And the beauty of it is go ahead and load half of it on this side, walk around to the other side and do the same thing. You load on that side and this side. That way you get your whole load in there. Also inside this coach, you have a central vacuum system. Out here is where you collect all your dirt and your dust and your grime. And this is where you empty it so it's not in your coach. Also on here, if you want to go tailgating, go to a football game, you can watch the football game outside. You got your nice little smart TV out here with your Bose sound bar, which really make that sound system come out good, strong, and clear. This is your tag system. You have a passive tag on this unit right here. And your passive steer basically is when you're traveling and you're backing up or you're going forward 45 miles an hour or less, your tag right here will turn just like your steer tire. It will only 45 mile an hour, only on a Spartan chassis. If this was on a Freightliner chassis, then this tag would be for 20 miles an hour and under. Also, what I'd like to point out too is this big awning. You have 2 awnings right here. And the beauty of this, it's rainy outside or it's misty rain, your rain comes up and it comes down like this. And then when they go back up, you've got a rail that goes up there and it fits inside that rail on the top. And the good thing about the railing on the top, it goes all the way around the coach. And what that does, it makes it look more luxurious, and it also hides everything that's on top of the coach. And here in a little bit, I'll tell you everything that's on top of that coach that you cannot see right now. Now we're at the back of the coach. I like for you to see how pretty and nice and sleek looking the back of this coach is. If you'll notice back here too, you have your little backup camera. That way, if you're pulling a vehicle, whether it be on a trailer or not, you can always keep an eye on it. Also, you'll have a hookup here to where if your Blue Wax or your Roadmaster, whatever type of hitch that you use, if it requires air, you have an air chuck right there for air ride. That way it'll help you put your brakes on. Also, you can pull 20,000 pounds, not 2, but 20,000 pounds. Also, what you don't see on here, you don't see a ladder. Them old ladders are nothing but gaudy, and they'll take away from the look of this coach. What I'd like to show you next is how nice this raises up. This is your Cummins. It's a 305 Cummins horsepower, and it sits on a K3 Spartan chassis. This is a ton of horsepower. The thing about this motor right here, what you got to keep in mind is when you're on the highway on the interstate, sit this sucker on cruise. Because if you don't, because it's on that air ride, it's such a smooth ride, you'll look down at your speedometer, you'll be doing 90 miles an hour. So when you get to where you're going, the speed that you're comfortable with, put it on cruise and then get on to where you're going. As we move over here, you'll notice the radiator is mounted on the side, not the back. The beauty of this, you get clean airflow through it, and you don't have to worry about rocks or anything coming around and popping and putting a hole in it. Right here, all you know, your diesels, they all have to use DEF. So you go through your truck stops, they'll have your DEF pump, you can put your DEF back here. And what the DEF does, you know about diesel, it helps clean out your diesel fluid. As we move on down this way, next I'd like to talk to you about this station right here. I call it the fun station, other people call it your nasty station, but basically all your water through this coach is filtered water. There's where you put your water, this is your water tank here. You have a hot and cold shower, so if you want hot water, cold shower, whatever, you can take it right here. The good thing about this dumping station, it has a macerator. And what that macerator does, it liquefies everything. And so instead of getting that big hose, that bulky hose, stick it in the ground, getting your hands all dirty, all you do is just take this little thing out right here, stick it in the ground, that's all you do. It liquefies everything, and look how small that hole is. Basically too, another good thing about it, when you're done with it, it doesn't take any space at all, just get it up and get it out of the way. This is all your board here as far as your fresh water, your gray water, and your black water. It shows you how full they are at all times. In this compartment here, this is where you store your 50 amp cord, and it's on a reel which is electric. That way all you do is just push a button. You don't have to break your back trying to get it in and kind of get it out. Just push a button, it rolls in, and then you just pull it out by hand. On the left hand side there is your power surge protector in case you ever need it. In this compartment, this is where you have your hot water. This is called your Oasis system, which is a hydronic heating system. What it does, it gives you continuous flow of hot water, plus your floors are heated floors. You have 3 phases inside your floor, and your hot water goes through it, and it keeps your floors nice and warm. The main thing is, you never run out of hot water. Another feature I like about this coach right here, as you can see right here, this is a full wall slide, okay? It's not chopped up on the inside, so it's a full wall slide, which gives you a lot more room on the inside, just makes it seem open. As I rub my hand across the paint, remember I told you a while ago about the way they buff this and they cut it? You don't feel any break in that right there. That's all real nice and pretty and smooth. As you get right here, you have 3 cameras. You have like 6, not 3 cameras, 1, 2, 3. You got 4 cameras on the outside, which it gives you a 360 view. There'll be one on the front, there'll be one on the side, and then one on the other side. That way inside your coach, you can see what's around you on that side at all times. What I like about the front of this coach too also is the way the mirrors are positioned. They're not positioned from the top coming down. This way, when they're positioned the way they are, it's not disrupting your view or distracting your view. You can see everything in front of you without having a mirror. Also, these mirrors, on this mirror and the mirror on the other side, you have a mirror there, and inside those mirrors you have little silver balls, and it's called ultraviolet. Basically what that is, it's pitch black at nighttime, and you can't see your hand in front of your face, but they're like a TV camera. You turn left, what it's going to do, it's going to brighten this thing up so you can see what's downside your coach in case you're having to turn and go around the curve or something. You don't run over the curve, but it's not going to be a light, it's just going to brighten things up. On the front end here, you got your diamond shield, which protects the front, and the beauty of that is you get rocks and stuff thrown on top of it, it won't chip your paint. Also, if you look up here to the top, remember I talked about your 360? Right here in the front of it here, that's where your front camera is on top. So anytime you're inside your coach, you can always see what's in front of you, what's in back of you, and what's on each side. That's what you call a 360. Right here is your 12, this is where your generator is stored. It's a Cummins Onan 12.5, which gives you plenty of wattage, which gives you 12,500 of watts. You decide you want to boondock or dry camp or just get off the grid and not have to worry about, plugging in if you're at tailgating or whatever. This generator here will give you plenty of power to run your coach. Don't have to worry about anything not running because this is all the power you're going to need. And as we walk on back here, I just want to go and take you inside the coach and show you some things inside the coach. Now that we're inside the coach, I'd like to talk to you some benefits and features on the front of the coach. And then as we continue our little walk through here, then we'll just move from front to back. Up front here this is like your big, I call it your big cockpit. Remember I talked about your 3D as far as your cameras on the outside. You can see folks in the front, the back on each side. This is going to be the screen for that. This screen right here is going to be your navigation, your menu, your radio, and all that right there. Of course, your steering wheel is it's a tilt and it's telescopic. Also, if you noticed on the top right there, it said Comfort Steer. It's a little banner that's going across the front of it. And what Comfort Steer means, you've got 6 settings on this unit right here. So if you want a Formula One steer or a looser steer, however you want it, when I take folks on a test drive, we start out on a 1, let them go all the way through 6, and most people's comfort level is 3.5. What they use, as far as the furniture they use, it's all flex steel, which is kind of at the top of the industry. This unit comes with 2 different types of leveling system. It comes with your Hadley Aire leveling system, and it also comes with your hydraulic leveling system. It depends on how long you're going to be, then you'll know which system to use, and you're familiar with these coaches, so you know what's going to fit you. As we move into the living area, I'd like to talk about the floors. Remember, I talked about a while ago as far as the hydronic Oasis heating system. Well, these are heated floors. These are heated porcelain floors. You have 3 zones here, so run around your bare feet. It's going to keep your feet nice and warm. You're not going to get cold. What I love about this unit here too is the wood and the texture and the lights that they use. All your lighting's LED, and the way they make this ceiling, it just makes this coach just pop out at you. As we move over here, if you've got some folks that's traveling with you and you're worried about sleeping space, don't worry. This couch right here makes into a nice bed. Here you got your 50-inch Sony TV. It's a televator. All you do is push a button. It goes down while you're traveling. You can keep it up while you're traveling. Sit back and watch TV. All your sound system on this coach is all nothing but Sony. For that relaxation, again, get your home away from home feeling. You've got your little his and hers chair. Kick back and watch TV. Have a good time. Again, wherever you're sitting in this coach, you'll notice these little pads here. They operate your shades. They operate the lights. Everything is nothing but a one-touch. Before we get into the kitchen part of this coach, I'd like you to notice here's a little door. What is this door? It's a half bath. This coach has a bath and a half. I like the way it opens the doors. That way when you're traveling down the road, you want to get something to eat, or you have to go to the restroom, you can come on back and you've got plenty of room to get in here. That way, the way these doors open and close, it's not going to get in your way whatsoever. As you look inside in here, your toilet is a porcelain toilet. Your woodwork is beautiful handmade wood, and all your wood and your shades are all electric. A real nice backsplash in here with a nice basin. What I'd like to point out to you is this little feature right here. You'll have 2 or 3 of these, probably 4 throughout the coach. You'll have one in the bathroom here and there. These are sensors, so whatever you set your thermostat on, it's just like your home thermostat. You set it on 80 and it gets down 70, 75, or it gets below 80, or whatever it is. It's going to sense it, and it's automatically going to kick it back up to what you had it on. Now we're getting on into the kitchen part, and what I like about the kitchen part is you've got a lot of storage. A lot of people won't know, well, where's my pantry? Well, your pantry is right over here, okay? You just open it up. When you open it up, you got lights that come on. Another good thing about this pantry is you've got wooden doors, wooden drawers, okay? Just put your stuff in there and shut it. That way, out of sight, out of mind. Nothing's gonna slide or nothing's gonna fall out, okay? You also have a Whirlpool residential refrigerator, just like you do at home. You got your ice and your water on the outside of your door. Again, this runs off a 3,000 watt inverter to keep it going while you're going down the road. So, I mean, you got your ice tray down here. It's a home away from us. It's just like you got your home, it's a regular refrigerator. Right here you have your dinette area. You got 2 chairs here, but this right here will seat up to 4 people. So if you want some more folks, all you do is get right here and you just pull this on out. Pick up and pull. Your other 2 chairs are back in the closet back there. You just go get them out, put them in here, play cards, eat, do whatever you want to. To push it back in, just kind of pick up on it and put it back on the floor. When you push your table in, look at the beautiful woodwork. And these are your cabinets. Well, I like the raised wood on this cabinet. And this is solid wood. I do it every time. Sometimes I think I'm getting arthritis in my hand, but I beat on these things a lot. You got gas struts and real heavy duty hinges right here to open and close your doors. So when you close them, you get that good pop feel. That means stuff's not going to come out while you're going down the road. As you look on this side of the kitchen, this is a beautiful island kitchen against the wall. People say islands are in the middle, but I call this an island kitchen on the side. This right here is all granite. Heavy duty stainless steel, and it's a wash and rinse side. This is a residential faucet. Again, you got closet space, pantry space. Plenty of room here for that short person. Just reach up and get it and push it back in. You got your residential convection microwave just like you do at home. And also right here, you have your dishwasher. Not many coaches have them. Now, another good thing about this coach, it's got an induction stovetop. But this stovetop's unique. What I like about the stovetop is you want to cook bacon or fish, but you don't want your coach getting all smelly. Well, no problem. They thought about it all. Just lift this up, take it outside, plug it in, cook outside. Then once you put your induction stovetop back in place, you can use this for a cutting board. In fact, that's what it's designed for. Just flip it over, wash it off, put it back in space. Now you got a smooth countertop. Make you a little buffet if you like. Again, drawers. Now, if this is not enough countertop space for you, no problem. You push this little button right here, here's your more countertop space, okay? So now you're cooking, boom, bam. Then next thing I like to walk to the back of the coach and talk to you about the bedroom and the bathroom. Now we're in the bedroom part of the coach. One thing I love about this coach is all the woodwork that they do. It's all handmade, and everything on this coach, it just flows from front to back, back to front. Gives you that home feeling. Again, we talked about the cabinets. They're all handmade. They're made there at the factory. Plenty of storage room. Plenty of storage there for all your clothing. You got your TV there. Again, it's a Sony TV. So you're back here in your coach and you won't know how full your tanks are, your fresh, your gray, and your black. Well, this is going to be your motherboard. If you want to sit your as far as your floor, you want to set the temperature on your floor, you can with the Oasis. You want to check and see how full your tanks are, you can. Your generator is an automatic gen, or they call it auto gen. You can crank your gen up from back here. This little fella right here is a motherboard. You can turn on your air conditioning unit from right here. Everything you can do this coach, you can do it from right here. As we kind of move in this direction, again, everything flows with your woodwork. Look how beautiful it is. Again, all the storage you've got in your bedroom here, okay? Also, this is a sleep number bed. Your controls are on the side over there, so up or down, you got your remote. You sit it whatever you want to sit as far as the softness and the hardness. One of the other added features about this coach I like is a lot of people have to sleep with those sleeping machines. You've got places on each side where you can put your sleep apnea machine, plus right below it is where you plug it in, and you also have 2 USB ports. Now, I would like to take you into the bathroom. Remember, there's a step up here. It won't take you but one time to know there's a step there, so just be careful when you're coming up and down. Now we're in the bathroom. Back here is your closet. It's all cedar lined. You got tons of storage back here, tons of cabinets, and also you have a safe right here to put all your valuables. Also, this is where you store your 2 extra chairs for your dinette up front. This is an all glass door. It slides. Again, wherever you are, you have a touchpad. Lights on, off, shades up, down. You have a his and her sink basin right here. You also have storage right here to put your shampoos, whatnot. If you want to use an electric shaver, you have a 110 plug in here, so you can use your shaver or you can use your blow dryer to blow dry your hair. Just plug it in right there. Another good thing about this coach here, if for some reason something up front happens and you have to get out of this coach and you can't get to the door up front, you have an escape door back here in the back. All you do is open this right here, push it, and the door comes wide open. You just go right out, opposed to having windows where you pull the latch out, pop the window out, and you jump out the window. Again, you got a real nice polished porcelain seat. Again, you have another little sensor here for your bathroom, for your heating system and your cooling system. Wherever you sit it on, it's going to sense it when it gets down. Another good thing I like about this bathroom setup is this beautiful big shower. You got a dispenser for your soap, your shampoo, and your conditioner, and you also have a seat there. That way, if you want to shave your legs or whatever, if you just want to sit down and get off your feet, you can. Beautiful shower, lots of room, tile floor. Right here, behind these doors right here, you also have a washer and dryer. Now that we've covered from the front to the back of this motorhome, I like to go up front and let me just sit down and just talk to you about a few little extra features that I think would be important to you. Something I'd like to talk to you about too is the heating and air conditioning system on this coach. You have 3 air conditioning units. They're made by Penguin and they're all 15,000 and they have heat pumps on them, which is pretty neat. As I mentioned from the outside earlier, all your wheels are on Alcoa aluminum wheels. Also, a lot of people kind of fear in this business about, well, not the, the height of this thing. Well, your height from the top of your air conditioning unit to the ground is 13.4. So when you're traveling out there, you gotta be conscious of bridges and stuff that you go over with, in case, especially if you go through these backcountry roads and you have train trusses and stuff that go across it. Just make sure that they're taller than 13.4. Otherwise, you're not gonna like it if you don't notice that. Above all, Newmar, they make a great coach. I'll put this London Aire up against any coach out there. I want to say thank you for taking time out to look at this video, and I really hope that you know more now about this coach than what you did before you started watching it. You can see this coach at Southaven RV and Marine in Southaven, Mississippi. And not only can you see this coach, but you can also come up here and see Reevy, and if you buy this coach or you buy an RV from Southaven, Mississippi, Reevy will go home with you. We'd love for him to go home with you.